Hi, this is Katara with BlueNotary, and today we're going to be looking at a health insurance affidavit and how you can complete this. Now, this form is for someone who is trying to verify whether they do have or don't have health insurance. So to get started, let's start putting in some text. So I'm going to drag over this signer input so that the signer can write down what their claim number for their insurance is. And as a text hint, I'm going to type in claim number. And my signer's name, who's Darnell, is going to be able to fill out this. And I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so it fits here in this box. Now that I have that, I want to go down to the other sections. So I'm going to scroll down to the name of the insured. I'm going to drag this box here, and I want to put the primary signer's name. And so here it is, it appears, but I only need the first name. So I'm going to click in and delete the last name. And now for the last name of the insured, I'm going to click here, put the primary signer's name. And again, I only need the last name, so I'm going to click into this box and delete. Now, if the person does have a health insurance company, I want to put the signer input here. I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And I'm going to put health insurance. And I only have the remaining characters, so I'm going to put company, CO. And that way, my signer will know exactly what to write here. Now I want to put in signer input for the policy number, but instead of dragging and dropping, I'm going to use the hotkey 8. And here I have the text box that pops up, and I'm going to write policy number. And I'm going to put that here.
None.
Just making sure that the sizing is good so that it fits and that the completed document comes out appropriately. Now I can put in the deductible amount and or coinsurance, and I can make that a text box and fill that in myself, or I can do the signer input again. Now here is someplace where I want to insert a signature. So I'm going to use my hotkeys and I'm going to put S for signatures. And the signature I need to put here is the primary signer, Darnell. So I'm just going to resize this and put this here. And for the date, I can drag and drop, or I can press D as a hotkey, but I'm going to drag and drop here for the date. And I'm just going to put that in here so that the numbers can be seen. Now, as we scroll down, if the primary signer has additional benefits, I would fill that out here and also put another signature box here. But let's pretend that they don't, and we'll keep going. So here, this section is for a signer who doesn't have health insurance. But for this situation, we're pretending that they do have health insurance, so we're not going to put the signature here. Now here is my portion as the notary, and it says your signature must be notarized. And so I would read the oath and ask the signer to swear or affirm that they are knowledgeable of this document. Basically, they are who they say they are. I would then come over here to enter my details. And so I'm going to put for text, I'm going to type T for text box, and I'm going to put State of New York. I'm going to drag this here. I'm going to press T again, and I'm going to put County of Orange. Drag that here. And on this day, today is the 1st. And another text box, I'll just drag this one here, and I'm going to say October. Now here, it has 20 and then it has a 1 at the end. So this form is a little bit old, but what I can do is I can use my tools up here and I can draw a line here if I wanted to cross this out. And if I didn't want to use the line, I can delete this. I can delete this annotation. And let's just get rid of this completely. So I like to use this tool, this rectangle tool. And I'm going to do this here. And it makes a little white box because the date is wrong. And so now I can put in my text box and put 2025. And I'm going to drag that here. I think it needs to be a little bit smaller so it doesn't get cut off. Okay, now, before me, the undersigned notary public, myself, personally appeared, and I'm going to put the name of the primary signer. So I'm going to choose Darnell's name, and I'm going to put that on this line. Prove to me through satisfactory evidence of identity, being in this instance. Now, this is where you would put what authentication you used for Darnell for this session. So it could be KBA or biometrics. So let's here, I'm going to press T for myself and I'm going to put biometrics. And I'm going to drag that here. So now that this has been done, I'm going to add my signature as the notary. And I'm going to choose this, click, and adopt signature. I can put my signature here and put my commission expiration right here from the drag and drop and put it right in this spot. Now I can drop my seal, and my seal is N for a hotkey, and there it is. Now that I've completed the signing and the stamp, I will ask the signer if everything is filled out the way it should be, if they see anything that's concerning to them, just before I hit complete session. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.